There isn't really an easy solution to the concussion epidemic currently affecting hockey. There are, however, a few things that can and should be done. Hockey leagues need to continue to develop and enforce rules that minimize hits to the head. The NHL has really done a great job setting a positive example in this regard. The players also need to take some responsibility. Hockey is an explosive and physical game played by some of the world's most passionate athletes. There is some inherent risk to playing without individual players taking runs at other players or doing anything with an intent to hurt. While this may be a tough pill to swallow, ultimately a solution may lie in increasing the rink size. Players are bigger, faster, and stronger than ever, and with the rule changes to prevent a lot of the clutching and grabbing, the game itself is faster. We may have reached a point where the players have simply outgrown the ice surface. My friend Jeff Kubos wrote a great article on this topic, which is available at his site, jeffkubos.com, if you're interested in reading it. There's a certain level of risk associated with playing hockey, but we need to do whatever we can, both from an administrative and player standpoint, to minimize the additional risk of suffering injuries that have such long-term implications for the players. Now, if a player suspects that they've sustained a concussion, in addition to the neurocognitive tests that most sports programs currently use, it's worth looking into some of the other potential causes of concussion symptoms. For starters, rule out TMJ problems. It's best to have a medical professional, such as a physician, physical therapist, or athletic trainer, do this, but as a crude screen, you can stand in front of a mirror and put your fingers at your TMJ or jaw joint. If you open and close your mouth, see if you can feel any clicking, popping, or other tracking abnormalities, or if you can see any side-to-side asymmetries. Also, shift your jaw as far as you can to the left and to the right and see if you notice anything. If you do, follow up with a PT. You're also going to want to get your neck checked by a quality physical therapist. These issues often go undetected, so you may need to do some homework to find someone with experience in assessing and treating these issues. You're looking to rule out soft tissue damage or dysfunction, as well as local nerve impingement. While a physical therapist is probably the best bet in these cases, a really good manual therapist may be able to help with some of the soft tissue dysfunction. You're also going to want to get a comprehensive visual exam from a behavioral or neuro-optometrist. This should go beyond the 20/20 test and provide some information regarding any deficiencies or asymmetries in your visual system. If you don't know of someone in your area, check out this page at bettervision.com. Lastly, an effort should be made to restore a more neutral orientation of all body structures. Any professional, whether it's a chiropractor, PT, athletic trainer, or strength coach, that is trained in PRI methodology can help. PRI professionals certainly aren't the only ones that can help in this regard, but they will be able to provide some unique insight into the interconnectedness of dysfunctions throughout the body. So if there's someone in your area, it's worth making a trip to see them. To quickly wrap up, in order to provide the best care for an injury, it's important to know what injury or injuries may be contributing to the symptoms. Concussion symptoms can be caused by several other injuries, all of which can be caused or exacerbated by contact. Just because someone got hit doesn't necessarily mean they have a concussion. They might, but we also need to look deeper to see what else might be going on. If you've suffered a concussion or think you have, follow a comprehensive return to play protocol. The risk of repeat occurrence drops substantially when players follow the appropriate guidelines. Ultimately, the long-term positives of following this approach drastically outweigh the short-term negatives of having to sit out a little longer. From a training standpoint, it's important to address predisposing factors. Most players have relatively apparent and predictable postural and muscular dysfunctions that decrease their resiliency to contact and make them more likely to suffer an injury. Naturally, it's impossible to perform or develop if you're sidelined with an injury. The number one goal of any training program should be to prepare players in a way that keeps them on the ice. Improve performance and durability. That's what it's going to take to be successful in the long run, both as an individual and as a team. At this point, I just want to thank you for taking the time to listen. Hopefully you picked up some information that will better prepare you to minimize your risk of suffering a concussion and to address the injury in a more comprehensive manner if you do. If you're interested in more information related to hockey training, injury prevention, or player development, you can sign up for my free newsletter at kevinneeld.com. You can check out my new book, Ultimate Hockey Training, at ultimatehockeytraining.com, and look into getting a membership at hockeystrengthandconditioning.com, which is a site I co-run with some of the world's best hockey strength coaches that features new articles, programs, exercise videos, and even great forum discussions every week. And finally, if you have an interest in training with me at our gym, Endeavor Sports Performance, which is located in New Jersey about 20 minutes east of Philadelphia, or if you want more information on our new program design site, check out our site endeavorfit.com or shoot me an email at kn@kevinneeld.com. That's a wrap for today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and please feel free to pass this along to anybody that you think might benefit from it, and I look forward to hearing from you in the future.